Look, we did it. 1, 2, 3. Boom! Now we did it.
Are we in the world? Is it real?
We did it. It's not just the two of us. It's at least more than that. Oh my gosh.
The world is watching.
The world. It's like we're like the WWF of Instagram live magic shows. Hey, look, you look just like the guy right there.
I was making fun of you last week with Joel because I said you were like the WWF guy. The way you host.
Howard Finkel? Making his way
like,
down the aisle.
Just like really yelly, like, we're here at the Magic Apple and we are going to show you some magic. We got new people coming. You better get your sponge balls ready.
Get your sponge balls. Hey, did you watch any of that Ben Earl 24-hour Instagram live thing?
I did. I watched the whole thing.
Wow, just back to back to back to back to back, huh?
No, I didn't watch it. I didn't. I haven't taped, though.
Oh, he was pretty energetic the first like 12 hours, and like hour 23 and 24 he was like, so we got Piff the Dragon on, and he was way low key, but it was still amazing. 24 hours of this nonsense. Oh my gosh. Yeah, everybody's wondering.
At the end?
No, I think he just he was just proud of himself. People are wondering, Peter. I know that doesn't look like Peter, everybody. It's Michael. But we're using Peter's account because Michael still has a flip phone. So
I don't know why. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. It just doesn't.
Whatever.
It
doesn't work. Whatever. Who cares? They're lost. Yeah. Hey, so do you remember 30 seconds before you went on the Tonight Show for the first time how you felt? Not going on stage, not rehearsals, but sitting backstage. You hear Jay Leno. And you're like, oh my God, this is it. I'm going to go on. Do you remember a feeling?
Yeah, I was shitting myself.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's solid. I mean, obviously you've practiced the routine, every routine, thousands of times. What's the nerves? Is it something's going to go wrong, or the audience, or the cameras? Where do the nerves come from?
I still haven't solved that. It's like, and it's the nerves come like when they want to. Like in other words, like. I was doing a huge show for Town Hall in New York City, and Blaine was in the audience, and Ben Stiller was in the audience, and I was like cool as a cucumber. And then the next day, we were in Pennsylvania, and I was like really nervous backstage, and no one was there that I knew. I don't know why that is. It just
Are you maybe more calm because you have friendly faces in the audience like a Blaine or whomever you're on your team?
No, that's not how I roll. No, not really. No.
Maybe it's what you have for breakfast.
Oh my God. I do remember one time I was doing a show at a convention, and I found out Gene Anderson was in the audience, and I like had my newspaper trick ready, but it was kind of like ready to change the secret out a little. And I found out he was in the audience. I'm like, oh my God, I got to go fix it. And I made it better before it went out there. Are we all magicians on here? I mean, this is...
I'm going to go half and half. I think half are magicians and half are non-magicians.
Well, we'll just say my magic wand was a little rusty, and I replaced it.
Gotcha. Has there been somebody in the audience at one time that was the most, like you were most nervous to perform in front of, whether it was a celebrity or a magician person or a friend or somebody that's maybe never seen you, or that you before you go on, you hear, oh my God, so-and-so's in the audience?
You know what makes me most nervous is like going back to Long Island and performing in my hometown. Because so many people have seen me do my thing for a long time, and like I have so much of my show that is like still tricks that I've been doing forever.
Because they work. They're classics. They work. When's the last time you?
And I'm just I'm always like, oh geez, they're coming. Oh God, what am I gonna do? No, I don't know. I feel like they got my number.
When's the last time you did the shaving cream act?
Just this morning at 8 a.m. for a
virtual. Oh wow! So it's a morning thing. Oh okay. I thought without a camera, just by yourself.
Yeah. Gosh, I guess that was the last time I was on tour. February, right? Is that when that was?
Yeah. March? I think mid-February. Well, you were going to come here. Here in LA. You were here was one of the last. I think
a week away. I know it was like a week away. Oh, so March. Yeah. So I think it was like beginning of March or something was my last show.
Wow. And then That's crazy. But so you do that, you'll do that in the lives. And I mean, do you enjoy, I know it's a way different animal performing live in front of hundreds and thousands versus in front of a camera. Do you prefer one over the other?
You mean like TV show, or you mean like versus virtual?
Yeah, no, I don't mean live. I mean, like, do you prefer filming like the Carbonaro effect or doing bits? You like the live?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just different energy, right?
I like the Carbonaro effect after we're finished with it and we're all watching it and it worked and it's edited and it's on TV and we're doing it.
Do you see completed products before it airs?
Yeah, I edit them.
You're okay. You've got perfect say in all of it. That's why they're so great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know sometimes in Hollywood these editors think they know what they want, and then we see stuff on TV, and you're like, why would you do it that way? The truth is, over the year,
we've been doing this for like 6 years. So the beginning, I was in there for like every single thing. Like, no, you got to show the box is empty. If the home viewer doesn't see the box is empty, then it's like, duh. Like so much stuff that I was like, what? But then we got a real groove, and now like when they turn stuff around, it's like really the stories are there. And they kind of understand. They've become magicians too, in a way of they understand.
Oh, of course. And there's You've done 7 seasons of that.
I I remember my Have I? No, 5, 7. It depends on where you buy them. The whole thing's a mess. It's 112 episodes or something like that.
That's crazy. That's like
that's like 98 too many, right? Yeah.
And as far as I know, never repeated a trick and not one card trick in that thing.
Is that true? No, we've repeated. We've bought from stories before.
Yeah, but we've never. Stuff. Yeah, but David Regal, the last time I talked to Regal about it, he said not what is that? Ginger beer, diet ginger beer.
Well, you know what? We don't do a lot of like showing one trick multiple times in an episode. It's like every episode. I know. It's like you do it and then you're moving on to the next one. There's a smart formula. Are you crazy? I want to do like the phone's ringing. Card turn for 90,000 different people in the subway station.
Right, over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So also, I mean, when
you're running a business, is that your phone? You got it.
Yeah, well, the machine will grab it. So
what's selling the most right now? Would you say?
Well, I made these social distance magic kits, so it's a nice little box of magic. So people, mainly for non-magicians that are, everybody's kind of got more time on their hands, and sometimes school's coming to an end. So definitely the social distance kit, but. Books are still a big seller for magicians, so books are still going. But I'm just not getting new stuff because nobody's. Not a lot
of. I would think more like feather Britannias would be really.
No, not a lot of feather flowers. I mean, initially when we got locked up, yes, but now the feather flower routine has ended.
Phase.
Yeah, come and gone really quick. Magic is hot for 5 seconds.
Parasols now. You're seeing a lot more parasol action.
A lot of silks, yeah. I talked to Joel Ward last week about doing birds.
Magic, like, how magic is always like, there's probably way more card tricks than anything else, right? That we see.
Yeah.
What if that was parasols? It was just mostly parasol magic. So like,
what's the newest parasol trick?
That's not parasols. We get so many parasol acts.
Oh, we're sticking the bite and restored parasol, Svengali parasol. Yeah, well, I don't know.
I was gonna do a trick. You want to see a trick?
Yes. Oh, okay. All right.
No, I found this. It's funny because I said I wasn't gonna do a trick, and then I was like, I was looking around and I found this. I used this on the show. So sorry, David Regal, this will be a repeat. But like, and this is funny because we made this based on something that I made up when I was in like grade school that I used to do with my pencil. So we kind of like found the same thing. So this is a solution for like cleaning your ears out. Right? So it's this little medical device, right? And it's got I'm trying to see so you can see, and you can see
see through, or like a straw.
You can see right through. Look, there's a hole in my hand.
Right.
Okay. So what you do is you put the cleaning wad in there, the wick, and that goes down into the inside of that. This is just much better than a Q-tip because a Q-tip only has that one little wad on the top of it. You know what I mean? The one little one little bit, and now you've got the whole thing lining on the inside. So this isn't the most comfortable thing, but you just kind of get it right in the beginning of your ear canal, and you just wiggle like this, right?
Right.
And don't be afraid to get it in there a little, right? And get it.
Oh.
It messes with my speech a little bit.
What is come on, dude?
Deep. And hold on. Ouchie. Ah.
Oh.
That's good, right?
That is very good. Wow.
What happens? You pull the little wick out, and you see now we've got an earwax.
It's like a candle now, though.
It is a candle, and you can use
look at that!
On cupcakes or whatever, but it's an earwax candle.
Wow, and safety. I mean, it's hygiene. We got to use that for here. Wow, yeah. Magic. That's way better than parasols.
It is. Thank you.
So somebody said, "What about the ambitious parasol?" That'd be funny.
Oh yeah, just keep. You know when the only time making parasols appear, like we could get, like obviously the world knows they fold up, so let's right. More so than we know a bird does, but like, the only time parasols appearing is truly like needed in the world is like during a rainstorm, a sudden rainstorm. Then when you make parasols appear, the world's like, you're a hero.
You're the superhero parasol man.
That's right.
Hey, somebody said just happy birthday. Is that your birthday today?
No, from the candle. That was a candle joke, I think.
Oh, I get it. I'm with you. Gotcha.
I just have a birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday. This year you had one. Oh, very nice.
April 28th.
So is this a morning ritual, this ginger beer? For real? You drinking that for real?
I'm telling you, we found this stuff, and it is so good.
Like, I usually make, like, Moscow mules with ginger beer.
I don't know, it's just so good, and it's, like, such a cool bottle.
Very
beer in the morning, you know what I mean?
What's up, 11 o'clock? Very cool. Hey, before we go, I have a, you also got Magician of the Year. That's a big deal in the magic community, right? From the Magic Castle, Magician of the Year. What was it like when did you get a phone call for that, or did someone personally hand deliver you a letter? How did you get that information? Did a bird deliver it?
It was an owl. An owl came by with a letter, and I was all ready to read it, but the owl actually reads it to you.
What? Jeez.
High tech, really cool.
They have amazing budgets.
Yeah, Mike Elizalde made it. It's like an animatronic. I shouldn't get into the secret, but it's amazing.
Yeah. Wow.
No, I think it was actually a very prestigious email.
An email. That's interesting. That's an interesting way to get it.
Right.
Huh.
But then I did frame it. Oh no, it's the wand.
It's the wand, of course.
The wand. So cool.
Wow, parasol in impossible location. That'd be a good version too. Someone just said that. So that must be crazy, right? Because
Well, here's something very funny. I had a birthday party one year, and I do have the magic wand on display that you win when you're Magician of the Year or any of the awards rooms. You get those beautiful wands made by John Garn. And so I woke up the next day after my party, and it was like this dark wood wand, and also I was like passing it by because it's like on the shelf, and I look, I'm like, something looked weird about it, and I go over to it, and I'm looking really close. It had been replaced with a long beef jerky.
That's awesome.
Party stole my award and replaced it with beef jerky. And I found out. I knew right away, actually. I called. It was Erica Larson. I'm like, Erica?
Of course.
Erica Larson and Michael Weber.
Of course. So you got it back now, at least.
No.
It's still a Slim Jim. So you got a Slim Jim in a nice box. That's nice. That's a nice way to go. And then who presented you with the award at the show? I was there, but who presented you with the actual physical thing on stage? You remember that?
Eugene Berger.
The best. I know. He was the best.
And that was so charming and wonderful.
Yeah, very cool. Well, very good. So everything's staying safe. You, Peter, and the cats are good. You're at home. You're just chilling. Are you doing some writing or performing or acting or just sitting back and enjoying the quiet?
All of those things, really. I mean, I was in no rush to be like, at first I was like, what am I going to do? I got to use this time to. And then I was like, holy crap, I've actually been needing some just like real downtime. Just get recreative and lots of stuff's popped up. So there's tons of like little projects if and when the world comes back that are being formulated, and I'm doing some auditions for like acting stuff on tape.
That's great. And, I was talking to my friend Rich, and I said the same thing. I said, 2 or 3 weeks in, I was like, I want to do a project. I want to complete this. When it's done, I want to show this thing. And you know what Rich said? He said, be kind, do your job with the masks, keep the store open, keep doing projects. That's the project, is keeping the projects, right? Is just do even little things.
You're right.
A friend of mine said, you think you know him, Billy Ryback said, every single day before he goes to bed, he looks forward to something tomorrow. Whatever it is, even if it's that ginger beer, or it's a giant clean out your closet, or it's get the wax out of my ear with the little magic thing, anything big or small, just look forward to one thing tomorrow. And
I like
you know,
that.
this is going to end one day.
This was
Awesome.
This was what I was looking forward to today. I mean, forget the ginger beer. I'm talking with you. I was like, what?
That's it. So check mark. You did the check mark. Now you can go back to bed and look forward to something tomorrow.
That's right. So back to bed.
But, so before we go, though, I have a minute on the clock, Michael. I have a lightning round. Okay. So I'm going to ask you as many questions as I can get through in a minute. You got to ask them as fast as you can. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Whew. Would you rather go to dinner with Harry Houdini or Robert Houdin?
Robert Houdin.
What was the last book you read, magic or not?
As Needed for Pain.
Oh, I don't even know that. That's a good one. I hope it was a good one. Was it a good book? Was the last book you read a good book?
It was a good book, yeah. It was Copperfield recommended it on Twitter. A friend of his wrote it. It was about like a dude with an opioid addiction, but it's really funny. It was actually a kind of a beautiful, funny story.
If you could travel to one city right now, where would you go safely?
Amsterdam.
Who's your favorite magician?
David Copperfield.
Have you ever thought about putting your cat in your show?
Every day.
If you were going to arm wrestle John Lovick, who would win?
John Lovick.
If you were going to arm wrestle Joe Ward, who was going to win?
Joe Ward.
And finally, Del Taco or Taco Bell?
Taco Bell.
Yes. See, so, look, there are some crazy people in our world that choose Del Taco, so I'm making a chart. Very good. Okay. Hey, man, thank you so much, Michael. I hope everything's good. Tell Peter I said hello, and we will talk soon. Keep putting those funny posts up, and enjoy your elevator music next time you're on hold.
Okay.
All right, dude, thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, so good. Although that was not Peter. Of course, that was Michael Carbonaro. So great. Thank you, everybody, for joining us again on Magic Apple Live. If you say Del Taco one more time, we're going to have words. It's all about Taco. But you know what? It's a free country. It's a free country. If you want to say, you know what, Melody, for you, Del Taco. All right, Del Taco. Don't forget about the 24-hour magic show that's starting this Saturday at 9 p.m. That's my phone. If you missed any of this, it'll all be on IGTV with Michael Carbonaro. I'm also going to upload this to YouTube. We can do that. Enjoy the day. And tomorrow, I got to grab this phone. Tomorrow on Magic Apple Live, we've got Robert Ramirez. Rob Ram Magic is going to come on. We're going to talk about the 24-hour magic show. We'll talk about our convention together in Ohio. And it'll be great. It'll be fun. Thank you so much. Check out Campfire Magic. We got our book bundle still available, our social distance magic kit. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Magic Apple Live at 11.